Imagine your brain as a scorched earth, a landscape of gray ash where the vibrant colors of life have been bleached away by a relentless digital sun. You are wandering through the ruins of your own cognitive potential, searching for a spark of joy that no longer exists in your world. You feel the gray fog settling in your mind, a heavy, suffocating blanket that numbs your ambitions and dampens your once sharp intellect until you are just a ghost. You are a biological machine that has been overclocked for too long, running on the empty fumes of cheap digital thrills today. The terrifying truth is that you are no longer the master of your own neurochemistry. You are a slave to the dopamine loops that have been engineered to keep you quiet. Your brain is essentially starving for real meaning while it drowns in a sea of artificial, low-level, and hollow pleasure. Your receptors are down-regulating, pulling back into the shadows like frightened animals, retreating from a predator they cannot hope to defeat or escape. You are literally losing the ability to feel the world, a slow, neurological suicide that is happening every time you choose to release your fire today. But beneath the surface of this gray despair lies the potential for a total neurochemical reset, a biological uprising that begins the moment you decide to retain your seed. You are initiating a process of upregulating your dopamine receptors, allowing your mind to finally experience the world in high definition. This is the science of self-mastery, a protocol that turns a distracted, dopamine-starved man into a neural sovereign with an unshakable, powerful focus and a very sharp mind. You are rebuilding the infrastructure of your brain, replacing the burnt-out circuits with high-performance, biological hardware that can handle true power. In the first 2 weeks of retention, your brain undergoes a period of intense neural housekeeping, clearing out the metabolic waste and the chemical noise of your previous depletion. You feel the pressure of the reset, a mental friction that signals the return of your internal, masculine, and powerful authority. Your androgen receptors begin to increase in density, allowing your body to finally utilize the testosterone that has been circulating in your blood without a purpose. You are becoming more sensitive to your own masculine power, a biological refinement that turns you into a titan of focus and very deep. The reward circuit of your brain, which has been hijacked by the digital matrix, starts to reconnect with your long-term goals and your highest, most noble, and powerful ambitions. You find that you no longer need the cheap thrills to feel alive, because your internal baseline is rising. As you move toward the 30-day mark, your levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, begin to spike, acting as a fertilizer for new, healthy neural connections. You are literally growing a smarter, more resilient brain, a biological upgrade that allows you to outthink the distracted, exhausted masses today. The gray fog begins to lift, revealing a world that is suddenly vibrant, detailed, and full of a potential you had completely forgotten existed in your tired life. You start to notice the subtle beauty of reality, the intricate patterns of nature, and the deep, soulful resonance of human honest. Your prefrontal cortex, the seat of your executive function and your iron will, thickens and becomes more active, giving you the power to override your most primitive, animalistic impulses. You are no longer a passenger in your own mind. You are the pilot, the master, and the sovereign king. This neurochemical rewiring creates a state of emotional regulation that makes you virtually immune to the stresses and the anxieties of the modern, chaotic, and very loud world. You are a calm observer of reality, a man whose chemistry is so balanced that nothing can easily shake his. The era that others perceive is actually the result of your stabilized neurochemistry, a chemical signal of health and vitality that radiates from your very powerful and focused being. You are broadcasting a frequency of high-value stability, a resonance that people respond to with a deep, instinctive, and ancient. By day 60, your dopamine baseline has been restored to its natural, healthy state, allowing you to find deep satisfaction in the simple act of being truly alive. You are no longer chasing the next hit. You are the source of your own joy, a self-sustaining engine of. The suspense of this neural journey is the realization that you are only scratching the surface of what your brain is actually capable of achieving in life. You are unlocking hidden layers of cognitive performance, accessing states of flow that were previously locked behind the gates of your own lung. Your memory becomes sharper, your verbal fluency improves, and your ability to solve complex problems triples as your neurochemistry aligns with your highest, most powerful, and sovereign human intent. You are becoming a mental giant, a man who moves through the world with a terrifying, cold, and surgical. The dopamine control you have achieved allows you to engage in deep work for hours without feeling the need for distraction or the pull of the hollow screen. You have mastered the most valuable skill of the 21st century, the ability to focus your mind on a single powerful. Your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative, as your brain finally has the resources it needs to repair the damage of your past and to build a more powerful future. You wake up with a sense of neural clarity that feels like a fresh, cool breeze blowing through your soul. The emotional weight of this transformation will often hit you during a quiet moment of reflection, as you realize that you have finally reclaimed your own very precious mind. You feel a deep, soulful gratitude for the discipline that allowed you to escape the gray, digital, and hollow abyss. But the suspense remains as you realize that the world will continue to try and pull you back into the loops of distraction and the shadows of depletion. You must remain a sentinel of your own neurochemistry, guarding the gates of your perception with a fierce, unyielding, and powerful. One moment of weakness could undo months of progress, a thought that keeps you vigilant and eternally focused on the preservation of your internal, masculine, and holy fire today. You are a warrior in the invisible war for your own soul, fighting for the sovereignty of your very mind. Your relationship with time begins to change as you move out of the instant and into the eternal, seeing the long-term consequences of every single neural choice you make. You are no longer a slave to the clock. You are the master of the moment, a man of. The neuro-alchemy is complete when you realize that your mind is no longer a separate entity, but a perfect reflection of your internal, disciplined, and powerful masculine will and soul. You are a unified being, a man of iron and gold who has finally found his own true. Tears of a profound cognitive joy may fill your eyes as you realize that the gray fog is gone forever, replaced by the brilliant light of your own potential. You are seeing the world for the first time, a radiant, high-definition reality that is finally, beautifully, and eternally yours. The suspense of your future potential is now a source of infinite excitement as you look forward to the challenges that will further refine your powerful, sovereign, and high-level mind. You are ready for anything, for you have mastered the very chemistry of your own, holy, and eternal. The screen of the digital matrix is flickering out, but the light within your brain is growing brighter with every single day of your own, long-term and very difficult discipline. You are the neuro-alchemist, the master of dopamine, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned. Your journey into self-mastery has no end, only a continuous expansion of your capacity for joy, focus, and a deep, soulful, and lasting masculine peace and power today. You are the retained man, the sovereign of your own mind, and the one who has finally, beautifully, end. The final silence of the script is the silence of a man who has finally found his true home, a place of power within his own holy and high-level heart. You are the master of the seed, the captain of the focus, and the one who has finally. The journey continues in the light of your own unyielding and powerful will as you move toward the stars with a mind that is finally, beautifully, and eternally free from fog. You are the master of your destiny, the captain of your soul, and the king of